Yo,
Yo,
my boys, it is a new week. We saw the NFL games come to a close yesterday. We are here now. We're going to talk our shit as per usual. My name is Daniel.
My name is Chris.
my name is Ethan, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit it down below, like and comment this post.
Yeah,
If
we
you
getting
haven't,
there. We got 75. We're trying to do this giveaway. People playing games. I guess they don't like free shit.
if
If
you
y'all
haven't
want, we can give away
subscribed,
some Yeezys. I got some crazy stuff. Like I got stuff on deck. These guys know that I just been holding shit to hold shit, and I'm ready to do whenever we see these subscribers go up. But since people want to play games, I guess we'll give away a pair of like sandals or some shit. I don't know.
I guess y'all receiving Crocs. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Time flies when you're having fun, guys.
Word. So another day of having fun. We're gonna be talking about this little upset that the Chiefs were able to pull last night. Don't talk about
Upset.
Daniel. Yeah, because they weren't favorites. They weren't favorites.
People don't know what they're talking about.
We're gonna be talking some MLB news because playoffs is here. Like I said, the Yankee fans are gonna come out the shadows. We ready, B. Stop playing. We taking the World Series. 28 on the way. Talk about the Lakers and Heat because there was only one person in here that said the Heat was gonna win, and I'll let him talk his crap later.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yo. So what do you guys want to start with? We could start with the Falcons choking again. We could start with the Chiefs and Ravens, or we could all go on our little rants that we could usually go on about our teams.
I want to talk about the Chiefs.
Okay.
I would love to know why they were underdogs. Like, I get that they played really bad the first 2 weeks, but they still won. They're still Super Bowl champs. What did I say last week? Can you repeat what I said last week?
He said, and I quote, "You don't stop betting on the Super Bowl champs until they show you otherwise."
They haven't lost yet. So, you know what I'm saying? They looked really good last night. I mean, I was nervous low-key in the first quarter when Baltimore started running the ball, and they were really running it through their throats. But I guess the second half they picked up on it, which even then they still came back and scored 2 touchdowns. But it was a good game though. But like I said, it's not, you don't bet on the you don't bet against the Super Bowl champs. You just don't do it. You don't do it until they lose. That's it. Point blank. Period.
So Ethan, what was going through your mind as you saw, the Chiefs whooping up on Baltimore at that point?
They saw their plan from the jump. After they stopped Lamar from running, it was over. They just stopped the running game, and then they didn't know how to pass. So the Chiefs took over that whole second quarter.
Yo, that shit was
Bro, like literally the only way that that first drive went really successful, I noticed that the Chiefs weren't running contain on the defensive line. Like they were literally shooting in, and every time they shot in, you'd see Lamar Jackson just roll out and gain 10 yards, roll out, gain 20 yards. And now you just start playing contained defense, and he has to stay in the pocket. Like, it's real simple to guard. No options. None of that shit is gonna happen.
bro.
Because
They
after
had
he scored on an option, right? The first time.
they had the field goal, and then they only scored on that kick return for a cool long while.
Yeah. You're right.
They almost scored on the option, but then they had to go for the field goal because they couldn't get through.
Yes, you're right. Because that's what I'm saying. They either got really far with an option, and then they noticed that they had to start playing contain. But I'm telling you, in the NFL, shit like that don't work, dog. You can't be running options in the NFL like you do in college. Like, these guys are a lot more disciplined. Yeah, that'll maybe happen like once or twice, but they can't. That can't be a steady offense. My opinion.
Going on my home side, that man was doing pump fakes, doing dimes. I don't know what was going on. That man was doing everything. It was scary to watch. That man is so talented.
Bro, Mahomes
Really
is that dude, son. This dude just pulls tricks out of his pockets like no other person, no, bro. You know what it is to do a pump fake jump throw, come back down, roll out, and throw across your body, son? Like, that's not even supposed to be done.
That's a fact.
And then the weapons he has, bro, like, y'all saw the shirt, Tyreek Hill, bro. This dude's not even doing anything crazy this year. He has been lighting it up. He has 3 touchdowns in 3 games. Like, he's that dude right now.
He mossed Peters that first play. It was gross. When he
He
mossed
jumped
Peters.
up and just straight up. And before anybody said, "Yo, Daniel, why you be talking all that crap about Chris? We're liking I don't like the Chiefs. I like Tyreek Hill. I can like a player. I don't like the team. I'm a Jets fan.
Nom, 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 nom. I'm on that money. I'm on that money. I'm on that money.
Chris likes two teams. I like a player. There's a difference.
I'm an anemone. I'm an anemone. Look, it's a fish. I'm an anemone. Nemo ass nigga. You know you like the Chiefs.
Bro,
You
I
know you
don't
like
like
the
the Chiefs. I
Chiefs.
do not like the Chiefs. I like the players on the Chiefs. But when you see me saying
You
personally,
ever
yo, let's go
you ever see
Chiefs,
Dorothy and Nemo where she don't know where she going until like she figures it out last second? That's
bro.
Dan. He'd be like,
Like I sent y'all from that
oh
book.
shit, Chiefs win. Chiefs win. Yo, Chiefs, bro. Let me throw on my shirt. Hold up.
I'm a Tyreek Hill
I'm just
fan. I don't
joking.
want to
I'm
hear that.
just
On the
joking.
field though. Now I don't know about all that off the field stuff. I'll leave that off the field. But like I told you about this book I'm reading, God Level Knowledge Darts, Life Lesson from the Bronx, Desus and Merrill, Brandon Brolick. They were talking about that, and I sent you that paragraph, and Chris didn't say nothing. I know you saw that, Ethan, about liking two teams.
I
Can't
didn't
be
see
liking two
that.
teams out here. Well, go read it in the group chat, and when you read it, let me know.
What did it say? Go ahead and tell
All
us.
right, let me find it for you real quick. For the people that ain't reading this book or don't know about them, I'll read this caption out loud for you. I saw this, I started laughing pretty hard. I was like, yeah, this is going to these guys. Here we go. This is real. If your home team is good for a stretch, but then whack and you switch teams, you can't switch back to your home team if they break out and become really good. No backseas ever.
But I didn't backseat though. I didn't back out.
Backseas. You can't go back to the team that you're from.
I
And then
never said
start.
I didn't like the Giants. I've always liked the Giants.
No, you never claimed to like Tampa until this year when they started getting mad good.
No, I've always been a fan of Tampa. Never been like a super fan of Tampa. Like if they're playing the Giants, I'm obviously gonna root for the Giants.
You want
But
me to read the other
Why?
paragraph for you?
Why
read
this
the other
year, Chris?
What's goody?
because
So
they're
why this
relevant. They're
year,
good.
Chris?
Because they're good. I mean, I still was a fan of them when they were not good. I mean, I still watched their games. Still saw Jameis Winston throw 30 picks and be very disappointed. You know what I'm saying? But now that Tom Brady's there, I cannot be disappointed and see him throw touchdowns instead of picks. So,
Oh, eat the fro.
can you hate on me? That's a cute ass smile you got there, boy.
Facts, yo. He doing the smile of, yeah, all right, nigga. You like two teams, stop playing.
I can
Is that
like
good
two
enough?
teams, all right?
All right, Chris.
At least I didn't hop on the Chiefs bandwagon, all right?
I'm not a Chiefs
Oh my
bandwagon.
God! So you liked the Chiefs 3 years ago?
Yo, Ethan is a witness. I've liked Tyreek Hill since he came out of college.
He did.
I'm done.
Chris always leaving.
Yo, you're gonna talk about me and the Tampa Bay Bucks, and you got on a Chiefs shirt on right now.
Who's the player though that I'm wearing though? Let me know what that says right there. What did that say? Tyreek Hill. All right, cool. Ethan can tell you. Ethan can tell you because Ethan worked with me. I used to be like, yo, this dude's gonna be amazing. Give him somebody with an arm and it's a wrap because he was with Alex Smith at the time.
I'm
All
up.
right. Mr. Giants fan. How about you? How about we go on our vent sessions? How about you talk about how your Giants did against the 49ers?
They suck, okay? And you know what? I'm still a fan of the Giants.
But did you see the game?
Yes, I did see the game. They can't even score, bro. They suck.
My team's so good, we scored touchdowns on both sides of the ball. So what's up?
Yo, just know that I had the Colts defense, and I had 30 points.
Yo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got my wish.
Yo, you know what's about to be my strategy going forward?
Just pick whoever the hell's playing the
Just
Jets?
picking whoever the hell the Jets play on defense.
Oh, no. After the Broncos game, that is not going to work anymore. You know why?
Why?
Rumor has it that this is Adam Gates' last game if they lose. Which they're probably going to lose. So they already started hitting people up trying to see who's trying to be a coach and who's interested. And once Greg Williams takes over, I think that the Jets look a little more competitive. I don't know if we're going to be winning, but we won't be getting clapped up the way we've been getting clapped up and embarrassed. So I'll live with it.
That's true. So hopefully.
Ethan, you want to talk about the Bengals tying?
I'll take a tie in the hour. We 0-2-1. I'll take it. But we should have won that game. I don't know why Joe Burrow didn't score in that overtime. Had me pissed. And then Eagles is completely messed up with the field goal, but we'll take it.
Yeah. We both had the Bengals. Chris had the Eagles in that matchup.
Yeah, I had the Eagles because I thought they were going to break out, which they low-key did. I mean, that game should have been a blowout. But it was all right.
What was you about to say, Chris? My fault.
Nope.
Nah, I was gonna bring back the two-team situation.
Oh God, here we go.
So you saying when I move to Dallas, I can't like the Mavs? I can't go watch a Mavs
If
game.
you like the Mavs and don't say that you're going because the Knicks are playing, I'm never going to your crib, son. And if I do go to your crib, I'm breaking your
Wow.
windows.
Wow. So I can't go to Mavs games?
You can go to Mavs games, but it better be for a good reason, not just because they playing the fucking Bobcats or something. Because who's on the Bobcats?
What about yo? I think I could like the Mavs. You know what I'm saying? Not like not be a diehard
Uh,
fan, but I think I could like go see the Mavs, and that's okay. So you're saying you won't go to a Nets game?
For what? If I'm a Knicks fan, I can go to a Knicks game.
that's fine though. But what I want to know is, are you gonna be a Dallas Cowboys fan?
Hell no. Hell no! I already packed my
Okay,
big.
that's all
I
makes
got it
sense.
was. I got a big ass puffy jacket with a big ass NY Giants logo in the back. It's red, white, and blue, and that's what I'm gonna be wearing in the winters.
All I know is if I see you with a Houston Astros hat, son, I'm slapping the shit out of
Yeah,
you on sight, nigga.
I'll off myself if I put on the Houston Astros hat. Like I'll dead just you'll see me hanging with the Astros hat on. I'll off myself, son, because that is not the wave.
Yo, so I wanted to talk the game picks, but let's bring this up real quick just because, it's only right since we just talked about the Astros. MLB playoffs start today, like I said. Yankees on that 28 championship chase. We're one of those scumbags to talk about our 27 other championships.
And
Biting
yes,
down
they
there,
are all relevant because yes, they are all won. I hate when
bro.
people just try and downplay the 27 championships that the
Oh,
Yankees
but
got.
but y'all
Oh,
haven't
but
won since
y'all what?
'09.
But y'all haven't won since like 1920, bro. Doesn't matter,
Oh,
son.
but
Doesn't
but you
matter.
guys want to talk about championships from 1930? At least we got championships, and some teams I ain't got crap to talk about.
Exactly, son.
It'd be them sorry ass fans I got four talk about. Oh, but we
Oh
won
my
the last
god,
few years,
bro.
yo.
Especially the Red Sox fans get to me, dog, because they're like, oh, well, you guys won some in 1920, but like, how old is your team? Just as old. How many championships they got? Doesn't matter because y'all suck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't got even. Yeah, I think if an organization has been around for like 100 years, you should have at least 5 to 10 chips minimum. If not, like your organization is dead booty trash. Bro, if you've been around for 100 years, you're telling me you can't win 5 chips in 100 years, just 5% of the time? You can't
I
be
mean, hey,
good.
look at the Cubs. It took them how long?
So don't talk to me, son. Don't talk. We've won 25%, over 25% of the time. You know what I'm saying? That's up there. All
Facts.
right. Rant is done.
So
Don't
you guys
don't
think
come at us.
the Yankees are beating the Indians? I mean, that's an easy one for us. Fuck the Indians. The Yankees are winning. That's an
Yeah.
easy one. Ethan, I dare you to say the Indians, so I will kick you off this meeting, my nigga. Don't even play me. Say the Yankees
I
right now.
mean, the Indians are favored.
No. Say the Yankees right now, son. If you know what's good for you, I know where you live. Say the Yankees right now, son.
He's definitely
The
about to
Yankees
kick
will
you.
win.
All right, because
The
when you
Yankees
start
will
going with your little methods, which I've seen on the damn stat sheet of our NFL picks, you be the one nigga picking other teams, and they end up winning, and I'm like, yo, you see? This is why. So you better say the Yankees, damn it. I don't need you putting no bad luck on my team, son.
win.
That's hilarious.
Yankees got this. Yankees got
All
this.
right, bet. What about the Reds and Braves? What y'all think on that one?
I like the Reds.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind
I
of like the
like the
Braves' offense a little bit better. Acuna Jr., he's that dude. They got Ozzie
yeah.
Albies.
They are nice, but I like the Reds pitching a little better. But
Like going on there, I like Braves' offense more than pitching.
okay. What's next?
Oh, he lied down a little bit? Yeah, he lied down.
Ooh, ooh,
The
Oh,
ooh, ooh, ooh. We'll get there. We'll get there.
and while we
Seriously.
wait for Ethan, Astros Twins?
Um, Go with Twins just because it's fuck the Astros. It's always fucks the Astros.
Yeah, I definitely got the Twins in this. Astros, I don't see how this gets pulled off, but oh, there he goes.
There we
better.
go. There we go. Yep.
Yo, so you were saying that you like the Braves offense over their pitching, right?
Yeah,
You still think the Braves pull that off, or
yeah. I'm taking Braves on that one.
what? No, we said Astros Twins.
No one likes the Astros. Like they just ruined themselves. So I'm going. As much as I hate to say I'm going on the other side, nah, I can't do Astros.
Word.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about that
Can't
bet,
do it.
500,000 for the Twins to win for Game 1 against the Astros?
Yeah.
I hope it is.
Isn't that a losing bet though?
It should be.
Isn't
Yo,
that
so
one of
E,
those?
somebody
Yeah.
put 500,000 on the Twins to beat the Astros.
Nah, they can win that.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, the
That should be
Twins
easy.
no, but I'm
had a
saying isn't
better
the
record.
odds the opposite though? Like that's one of them favored picks.
I think it might
Astros are
be.
not favored. No, Astros are not favored.
No, I was saying the Twins are favored.
Yeah.
Oh
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
put 500,000 on the Twins, then you'll be losing money if they win, regardless.
Oh, let me.
You
I
won't be winning
don't.
as much.
I
Yeah,
don't know off the top of my head if they are favorites,
you,
but
you just
Uh,
don't win as much.
got you.
I think the Astros might be favorites, low key, for some weird reason. I'm saying that. I don't know. One of you guys can pull up the odds real quick. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, they are. They're not the favorites. Minnesota's the favorite, like you
Yeah.
said. So
So
it probably changed over time though, because it ain't that much of a difference. Actually no, it's 169. Forget it. Oh man, we lost Ethan. Well, while we wait for Ethan, Marlins Cubs.
um, going Marlins just for the upset.
I'll say Cubs just because I don't know the Marlins streaky ass team.
Yeah, they are. They're really get hot then real get cold real quick.
White Sox Athletics.
Um, going A's.
I got White Sox in that series. Blue Jays Rays. Tampa, yo, because I'm from Tampa.
Tampa. Tampa.
Yo, fuck Tampa, son. I want the Blue Jays to win that series. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., son.
It's a negative dog. Tampa Bay.
Cardinals Padres.
Padres.
Yeah, I got Padres on that series. And Dodgers Brewers. I don't think we're gonna waste our breath on that one. Dodgers.
Dodgers,
Everybody.
Dodgers.
I bet.
Dodgers.
So, we'll keep everybody posted on what those series are going with. Just because the Yankees are gonna win anyway, so let's not waste too much breath out here on baseball. And we can go back to our NFL picks now because we're talking picks, and your boy went 11-4-1. I actually only got fucked over by the Falcons, Chargers, and Cardinals all getting upsetted. Chris went 9-6-1, and Ethan also went 9-6-1. Which Ethan picked the Giants, so that's not surprising why he got upset.
Oof.
Says a lot.
Oof.
And y'all both picked the Rams for whatever reason.
Yo, the
Well,
Rams
they made
almost
the
came
comeback.
back.
Yeah, they made that comeback.
They still lost. That's all that matters. The Bills won. I told y'all the
Oh,
Bills were going to win that game.
you're a
Yeah, I
Bills
picked the
fan now.
Bills. No, what?
Wow, you're a
What?
Bills
Are you
fan now?
bugging? Yo, shut up, Chris. Let's not start that, son.
But
Wow, you're talking positive vibes on the
before we
Bills?
get
Oh, he lied again. He lied
No,
again.
he's back. He's back.
He
He's
back?
back.
Ah, he
well, I was
back.
about to say, before we get started with the picks, though, is Josh Allen like that? I know
No,
we was talking
Josh
about it
Allen
before.
is not like that,
No, he's
bro.
not like that. He can throw
He's
six
not.
Like,
touchdowns a game. He's still not like that.
all right.
Yo, like, you know what Josh Allen reminds me of? He reminds me of Lamar Jackson with an arm, pretty much. Like,
That's a
That's right.
stretch.
nah, like I'm talking about the run option idea that you could run with him. Like, it's just like, okay, here's the ball. Let's try to run this little run option. Once people pick up on that, it's a wrap. He ain't doing crap. It's like it's a dub for him,
That's true.
Yeah, receivers though. I don't know.
bro.
Yo,
Oh, man.
it was a crazy conversation. I thought I brought it up to you. Saturday night we were talking about Kyle Ridley or Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
Yo, these people were
I
really
put
making an
Ridley.
argument. Yeah, people were really making an argument for Ridley, dog.
He's not even a number one on his team.
Ridley's like that.
But
But Ridley's like
Julio's like, I don't know, is Julio drawing attention away from him for him to get the ball?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens here. Like Julio Jones gets double teamed. Like I want to say maybe like 60% of the time.
That's the argument I made. I said he's getting double teamed half the time, so that leaves him open. Like I'm sure if he's on the team by himself, like Stephon Diggs is the number one, and you could tell he's the number one. Like he gets the ball regardless.
Yeah, it's like he's one of those people that can make the separation for himself. He can get the pass. Like it's like Tyreek Hill. Like people make that argument of, oh, the Chiefs are playing a good team. Tyreek Hill's gonna have a bad game. I'm like, bro, Tyreek Hill could blow by everybody and anybody. Secondary like any secondary in this league. Yo, he'll get by the corner, he'll get by the safety, he'll get his. That's what Stephon Diggs is. Julio Jones ain't doing that. Julio Jones is just an aggressive ass catcher that you just say, "Here, I'm gonna throw it up to you. You're gonna get it somehow, and you're gonna get what you get."
Yeah. So
And he's been hurt the last 2 weeks, so it's like,
hey, glad to know I'm not the only one that thought that.
let's
All
see
right,
what
but
other.
what were you saying though? We're going with picks for this week.
Yeah, so Chris, you picked the Raiders over the Patriots, and you're the only one that lost that.
Because dog, like the Raiders had came off really good, looking good off Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? Thought they were gonna do really good, but Cam Newton is showing his true colors that he's actually pretty good. So I'm saying, all right, next.
Um, Ethan was the only one that picked the Bears here.
Yo, can we talk
Bears is
about
like that.
Mitchell Trubisky though?
Yo, bro,
Why was Nick Foles on the bench? Like, why does nobody have faith in him?
you know why? Because you wasted a pick on Mitchell Trubisky, and the people that got picked above him were not above him, below him were Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. And you decided, yo, son, we are going to trade up for Mitchell Trubisky, and this is how
Bro,
we're gonna go.
and
How
have you
far?
seen Mitchell Trubisky throw a ball, son?
There is no accuracy, bro. I curse at the
No,
TV
he's
50% of the
like,
time.
it goes in the air and it's like the ball wobbles to the receiver. Like it's
No, not to the receiver, to the area of the receiver, because this nigga cannot
yeah.
hit a receiver, son. I have Allen Robinson. I was watching him play the Giants, and I was cursing at the TV. I think I want to say maybe like 60% of the time, because homie couldn't hit Allen Robinson. It was either an overthrow, an underthrow, behind him, in front of him. I'm like, yo, this dude is garbage.
He really is. So let's see. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, I think going forward they're going to be a better team with Nick Foles. A lot better team, especially just looking at that second half of football. Like it's a miracle if they just don't release Mitchell Trubisky and just don't pay the fine, whatever
His fee.
his fee is, and then just get him off the team. Don't have to pay the rest of that contract. So, but
Yo, it's funny because they actually brought Allen Robinson on first tape before I texted you guys about 12:30.
mhm.
And Allen Robinson, they asked him about so how do you feel about Nick Foles coming in for Mitchell Trubisky? He smiled, OD. I'm like, yo, this nigga just pretty much said just with that smile that Mitchell Trubisky sucks.
Yep.
Hey, he ain't lying.
So Ethan, what really made you pick the Bears over the Falcons? Let's be honest. If Mitchell Trubisky doesn't get a take out of that game, I don't think they come back. Wi-Fi difficulties. Gotta love the
I'll dance to entertain you guys while Ethan
yeah,
comes.
facts.
Oh,
My connection, man.
there
You
you
on
go. You're
Wi-Fi right
back.
now? Or you on cell service?
I'm on Wi-Fi. Maybe it's been
Damn.
good, but
The Wi-Fi, I don't know.
this is
Today over here is giving us mad problems in this area.
Quarantine
I knew something about
props.
it, man.
So you were about to say Bears and Falcons. You picked the Bears for what reason?
Because their defense and the Falcons are trash. Like they just can't find a win to end the whole game. They do so good at first half and the second half they're just done.
The Falcons really suck. Like the Jets suck, but it's like, yo, at least I can say we suck with no talent. These dudes got everything and anything. They
Exactly.
suck.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a fact.
I forgot Todd Gurley's on that team until like not too long ago.
I ended up trading
Yeah,
away
touchdown.
Todd Gurley for Jim from Jacksonville. I'm so happy about that
James
trade.
Robinson.
Yes,
James Robinson, yeah.
so happy
He's
about
like
that. Uh, uh.
Yeah, yo, the Wi-Fi out here today sucks. 'Cause y'all saw me before the podcast, yo. I was struggling with the Wi-Fi.
But I thought Todd Gurley was gonna be really good this year, and I don't know. Maybe he does have an outbreak, like maybe later on in the season. 'Cause I saw this last game; he finally scored a touchdown. So let's see.
Let's
But
see what else.
how do you guys? Did you guys see anything impressive out of Devontae Freeman out of the Giants?
Bro,
Bro, that team is an embarrassment, dog.
the Giants. People talk about the Jets, but the Giants are like not too far from them, honestly.
Yeah, no, they're not.
And I could sit here and be like, yo, we're missing like four of our starting wide receivers. We're missing a bunch of people on the offensive line now. We're missing defensive players. At least I can say we're injured. The Giants, oh God.
Bro, I don't know what the Giants need.
Change to
Like
fire Gettleman. I don't know why the hell he's still there.
it's pretty bad. I mean, the offense can't click. Fucking the defense, the secondary isn't there. Like it's just hard to watch, to be honest.
That's why you claim Tampa so much.
Negative, you know what I'm saying? I still fuck with my Giants, all right? It's
Ethan
just hard to
had to
watch.
migrate real quick.
Oh,
It's a whole different room.
Ethan said, yo, if this thing don't work by the router, I'm just going to have to give up today.
I'm literally right next to it. It's crazy.
Yo, but we're talking about the Devontae Freeman a little bit and how garbage he looked for the Giants just because of the fact that the Giants are just super basura right now.
Nah, after Saquon went down, it was over for the Giants. Like that was their one hope within the season.
they should have just let the backup run the ball and not even give the money to Devontae Freeman.
Facts.
No,
Just tank and get a pick.
I actually want to bring this game up because this is like a panic button team, like hard body right now. Titans and Vikings. What is wrong with the Vikings, yo? Like that defense has plummeted. Kirk Cousins is looking like the scrub that I didn't want, and Ethan remembers I said, yo, if they pay him, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah.
And they got COVID now.
Yeah, well, let's bring that up, yo. Titans and Vikings, they both had to quarantine. Vikings tested with no cases, so I believe so far. And the Vikings have three players, and the Titans have three players, and I think they said like a few personnel people.
Really?
Yeah. So Titans ain't practice until Saturday. Vikings until further notice, pretty much.
That sucks. Hopefully,
So,
hopefully it's not a 2-week thing. Hopefully, it's just they can
Bro.
pinpoint it to whatever players it is, get them off, and
Hopefully it's just them, because if this is like a ongoing thing, bro, this is gonna be a very bad.
And how did they not pick this up on Sunday when they test everybody? I thought they do that every Sunday.
I don't think I'm not sure they tested on game days.
I thought they were. I mean, the last two Sundays, I was getting notifications every like 10 a.m. like, oh, no players have COVID in the NFL. Blah blah blah.
They might be testing
So-
Saturday and then
Or
the results
Saturday
on Sunday.
night. Yeah. I mean, that would make sense, but let's see. Like, hopefully, it is just a one-team thing. Hopefully, it isn't spread. So
Yeah, you see, look, this was on September 5th. The Washington Post posted that they'll include daily testing except on game days.
Okay, that makes no sense, but all right.
literally.
I would see why you should test on game day, even if it's just a rapid test. I mean, obviously they're not as accurate, but they should be getting tested. The NFL's
Yeah,
got money to be doing that shit. So
let's just hope that this is a one team thing, 1 week thing.
yeah. So let's see.
What other game? Cowboys Seahawks. We all picked the Seahawks in here. Pretty much just fuck the Cowboys, right?
Because it's fucking
Yeah,
Cowboys.
exactly. We
Let's
all like the
let's leave it
Cowboys.
simple. All right. So overall record, I'm 33-14-1. Chris is 27-20-1, and Ethan is 33-14-1 as well. So I tied Ethan after this week.
Yep.
Nice.
Chris has been limping by because he's trying to pick some upsets here and there.
Yeah,
Facts.
that second week got to me with the upsets. So, you know, it happens though.
So
Got us next week. See what happens.
Yep. I was gonna say 10 minutes left. Speaking about game picks, Miami Heat versus Lakers. I don't know if you guys want to bet against the Heat again. Yeah, I did that last series. I didn't go too well for y'all. I was the only one in here that said Heat.
This is the Lakers at the Celtics, so we going Lakers.
Should the Lakers be concerned though that it's the Heat?
No.
What makes y'all say no? The Celtics, in my opinion, are a little bit. I'm not gonna say more talented. I guess you could say they're more of an all-around team, but the talent on the Lakers is like so big that it's like, damn.
Lakers
I
in
would say Jimmy Garden. Yeah, there you go. Lakers are 5.
I still say the Lakers, but like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a quick, easy series. Like I think there's gonna be at least 2 blowouts, one between the Heat and one between the Lakers. Like they take one blowout each, and then it's gonna be close for the rest of the series. And I think it goes to like 6 or 7.
glorified sweep. But I don't know, man. The Heat, you can't really count them out, though. You can't. I don't know. It's iffy. Like I say, glorified sweep, but I think they might have a shot to go 6 or 7, depending on how they play the first 2 games. If they're playing really good, then I can see it go 6 or 7, and it could
Yeah,
go. It could fall either way.
because I could see Bam Adebayo guarding Anthony Davis pretty well. Not the best because it's Anthony Davis, but just enough to like get them by. And
So
Jimmy Butler got some pretty good defense to be guarding up LeBron. I don't know if he can handle his strength, but
I don't know about vice versa, though. I don't. I think LeBron
Yeah.
will body Jimmy Butler, but you know, let's see. That's
should
going to
be a
be an
good one.
interesting matchup.
Should be a good one, bro.
Facts.
Especially
And
because LeBron dipped on Miami. Now he's playing Pat Riley and stuff.
yeah, that's true too. I didn't even think about that angle. Like he probably knows that offense pretty well if it's still the same.
Yeah, I think the defense really pretty much has changed. The offense looks kind of the same as they had years back, where it's just attack, swing it out, keep swinging on the 3-point line, and someone hits a three.
I was talking to one of my boys about Spoelstra though. He was saying that the reason that LeBron left the Heat was because of that offense that he runs and how they run the show there. So you know how he would like go in Cleveland and just go up in the huddle, take the clipboard, and just start running plays.
Yeah,
He wasn't doing that with the Heat, and he said that really frustrated him. That organization runs like a college like basketball team. Like all their players are up at 6 a.m. Like they're doing workouts two a days. Like everybody's on the team bus, everybody's on the team flight. They were saying that LeBron wanted to take like his own charter plane, meet you guys at the game. And Spoelstra was like, nah. And the GM was like, nah, that, you got to ride the bus and you got to ride the plane like any other player. And he ain't like any of that shit.
they've been talking about that a lot. The Heat culture, what Pat Riley has done, Spoelstra has done, and like that's why they say Jimmy Butler fit. Because Jimmy Butler's on fucking nuts, son, for lack of better terms. Like this dude
Yeah.
will scream in your face if you like fucking around in practice. He'll bug out. I mean, y'all remember the story from the Timberwolves? Homie was whipping up on the first stringers with the third stringers, talking his crap. Like,
Yeah. But teams like that, dog, with young talent, that's scary, bro.
that's definitely scary, especially because even Jimmy Butler's not even that old as a superstar.
Nah.
And they got
So
the cap space to sign one more person.
Yeah. So, and I believe it. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I can believe that. I can believe that was a little bit of a soap opera going on there. So,
I mean, Ethan, you know about soap operas. You got Westbrook and KD on the same team.
I don't get me started on them. Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
yeah. So,
Yo,
I couldn't imagine playing with Westbrook and Harden, or Westbrook and Westbrook and Harden. I couldn't imagine.
it goes all around. Westbrook and Harden, Harden and KD and Westbrook. Like, there's so many combinations that'll make you sit there and say, damn, I would lose my shit on this team.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Doc Rivers got fired.
yeah, it's the end of that era, end of that whole Lob City era. That's it.
Do y'all blame Doc Rivers for what happened, though?
Nah, not at all.
Partially,
I mean,
not entirely.
partially, yeah, but not entirely. Like they just weren't hitting shots at the end. Like it was just,
Bro, Kawhi and Paul George were like 2 for 17 in the second half of Game 7. Like,
bro, you gotta blame Kawhi and Paul for 60% of that job, and maybe Doc like 20 to 30, and the rest of the team 10.
I'll still give Doc like 10%, and I'll give Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell another 20 on top of that because like they were trash in that series.
So
They wasn't execute plays though. That's why I felt like Rivers should have stepped in and executed some plays, but he just kept feeding Kawhi and PG, and they were off.
that's true too. I mean, if they were off, they did miss a lot of shots. But I was talking to my boy about that too. They were like, "Yo, like you can't just stop giving them the ball. Like, who are you gonna give the ball to? You gonna give it to Lou Will? He's gonna throw up 3 and miss all 3. You're gonna keep giving it to Lou Will? Like, no, you gotta give it back to Paul George, and you gotta
And
give it back.
Montrezl Harrell was off that whole series. Like people are talking about that might mess up his value on free agency this summer, but then people are trying to bring up the whole thing with his personal life because he lost his grandma before the bubble. So like, it's kind of a mixed feeling thing, but.
But talking about losing people, like I know I had talked about it on the text message, but you got to shout out Mark Cuban for what he did for Delonte West. Dog. That was really cool.
Word.
Picking him up off the street, trying to get him into rehab, trying to help him get his life together. Because literally, like supposedly he's walking around like Dallas, Texas, like in downtown, just asking for money, like sleeping on the streets and stuff. So, That's crazy.
They said after his Dallas contract, he was giving money out to his boys and people he knew. The favor never got returned, and
Nope.
it went downhill from there for him.
So hopefully, it'd be nice to see a good turnaround because he wasn't that bad. He wasn't. He was still a young. I mean, he's still relatively a young guy. He just fell off.
Yeah.
So I think he's not even 40, to be honest.
I don't think so either.
Nah, he definitely is.
Yeah. So that's good to see. Good to see that people
Facts.
still got good hearts out there.
Shout out to Mark Cuban, all that bread, and you got a great heart. I mean, Mark Cuban's one of those owners everybody talks about. Like, he's just mad cool people. Like,
So why couldn't he buy the Knicks?
because James Dolan is never selling the team. We have been over this. We're not talking about that because some way, shape, or form, James Dolan is going to use his money to get a search engine tool that finds people talking about sell the team combined with his name. They're going to find us and ban us. So let's just leave it at that.
God.
With our 75 subscribers, we'll still find a way to get banned from MLB. So let's chill out a little bit on talking about that topic.
Gosh.
So, seeing that Doc Rivers got released by the Clippers, are you mad that the Knicks signed Thibodeau so early and we couldn't get Doc Rivers, or you don't mind Thibodeau being the coach of the Knicks?
Does it make a difference?
You want to make the
I'm a diehard Knicks fan, but does it really make a difference?
It does make a difference when Doc Rivers might be coaching the 76ers that I've heard about. So,
yeah, I did hear about that too, but I don't know. They just have to keep going in the Knicks. Got to keep going in the way that the form that they're going. Keep trying to get picks. Stop fucking trading away picks because Jamal Murray should have been a Knick. Who else should have been a Knick? I don't know. There should have been a lot of people that should have been Knicks that are all stars nowadays that they traded away their picks for. So
story of the Knicks.
Stop trading away picks. You know what I'm saying?
Stop dumping out money to dumbass.
Stop dumping out money to these old ass veterans. So. You know what I'm saying? You're not a charity case. You don't need to pick up, a 40-year-old anybody.
Sure?
I'm sure.
Taj Gibson's not like that?
That's
all right, guys. We'll end it on that note. Ethan, good luck for messing up my spirits. Hopefully I can fix it tomorrow on the fantasy show, and we'll be back Thursday to talk our crap.
Uh-huh.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Woo!
Bro, what I tell you about that? Stop. Nah, you're not getting a piece. Peace out, Chris. Screw you, Ethan.
Peace.